The Human Factors Analysis and Classification System, or HFACS. This system could best be described as a framework that is used for investigating, analyzing, and classifying human error. The four levels that this system primarily revolves around is unsafe acts, preconditions for unsafe acts, unsafe supervision, and organizational influences. Some brief history about this system is that it was invented by Dr. Douglas Wakeman, Dr. Scott Chappell. The HFACS was first implemented in the US Air Force before being introduced in the aviation industry. The HFACS was developed upon Reason's model of latent and active failures, or as we know it, the Swiss cheese model. The HFACS breaks down Reason's model to its component parts. The first level in the system is known as unsafe acts of operators, which can be classified into two categories: errors and violations. In the category errors, there are three distinct types. The first one is known as decision errors, which could best be described as one's conscious that leads to misinterpretation or poorly executed procedures. Whereas in skill-based errors, there could be memory failures, which could result in forgetting how to perform a specific task. In the third type, which is perceptual errors, which occurs when sensory input is degraded, which could happen when flying at night or around certain environment. In the second category, violations, there are two distinct forms, which are exceptional and routine violations. In routine violations, individuals within management would bend the rules in certain situations, whereas in exceptional violations, it is an isolated departure from authority, neither typical of the individual nor taken notice of by management. The second level is precondition for unsafe acts, which is classified into three categories: environmental factors, condition of operators, and personal factors. The category environmental factors involves physical environment and technological environment. In the physical environment, it's the operational setting in which the individual operates in, and the technological environment involves the design of an aircraft or the equipment they're using. The condition of operators involves the physical or mental state of an individual, which would affect the situation in which they're involved in a particular environment. The category personal factors refers to crew resource management and personal readiness, which involves the communication of an individual that is done in and out of their working environment. The third level is unsafe supervisions, which is classified into four categories: inadequate supervision, planned inappropriate operations, failed to correct problem, supervisory violations. These four categories discuss the improper supervision and the negative impact it could have in the industry. The final level is organizational influences, which can be classified into three categories: resource management, organizational climate, organizational process. These three categories interpret poor upper level management and how it can have a negative indirect effect on crew performance and system safety. Overall, the system provides the aviation industry with a tool that breaks down human error and helps better determine the cause of an incident or accident.